loaded in, he could be firing that engine up. That motherfucker better run.
This would explain
oh,
why
yeah.
people
yeah,
it's one of them. They were breaking
10 million wires.
Why are people willing to risk their freedom just to catch a fish?
That so much don't run, I'm gonna load it up, take it out and go field and use it as fucking fish cow practice.
To unravel this mystery, I go to talk
about 10 pounds, 10, 20 pounds of tanninite inside the door and just let it have it. Tired of that shit.
Are there many in the river? He tells me the Amur was once full of these giants.
Yeah.
The situation in the Soviet area.
Yeah, I'd get a little raw after I got done doing all that.
But in the 90s, with the collapse of the USSR, this region saw something of a free-for-all, and apparently just Kaluga came under relentless attack. The Kaluga has nearly been wiped out.
Old boy does these trucks out here, trucks his car out here. I don't mind doing the motor, but I really don't want to do the head gasket on that car.
Just getting my head around the numbers here. The thing that's driving this whole situation is the eggs of the Kaluga. It's a type of sturgeon, and it carries caviar. About 13 to 14% of the body weight of mature fish, mature female fish.
Yeah, it definitely adds to the fun.
One
about how to take the son of a bitch out of the damn car and do it.
Bring in about $500 US. To a fisherman, this is like striking gold. For a salmon fisherman here, just one Kaluga could bring them the same money as working for 3.5 years salmon fishing. So, I mean, you can absolutely understand the temptation. And given this level of motivation, Valentin is just not optimistic at all about the future. It does seem very much as if fishing is
that little car, I guarantee you it's going to be a fast
road
with you have that back here.
Because of the high value of caviar on the black market, poaching is run by style organised crime. People wouldn't talk because they were scared of the repercussions.
Yep.
Could the three fishermen who disappeared come across one of the last giants, and in the ensuing battle, lost their lives? And perhaps the biggest question, are there any Kaluga sturgeon left in the at all?
Yeah, luckily it's got aluminum heads so you can flip his head
I want to see if there are any monsters out there, but the Kaluga is
still suck ass.
Homicide, come in.
Especially trying to get down in that hole.
Technically, this would be poaching, even though I would be within the fish.
Homicide, are you there?
Like this would be morally wrong. I'm halfway around the world. I've got the boat, I've got the fishing gear, I've got the food, everything I need, and I'm just so reluctant to give up having come this far. So I've been looking into ways.
I need anyone from Homicide. Come on, pick up the radio. Jesus.
Valentin has put me in touch with a team of scientists here monitoring fish stocks on the Amur. They've allowed me to join them. This is my only chance of seeing.
Homicide, come in. This is dispatch.
But the first thing I witness is not a fish.
Homicide, come in.
Poachers have given up on trying to follow Kaluga.
Homicide, are you there?
Two boats going at high speed, one after the other.
Where another?
Apparently, that is a police boat chasing some poachers.
Hey, there's a call for you guys down at Church of St. Vincent de Paul. Uniforms are already on scene. This is a weird one.
The value of caviar is that with the profits that you make, you can afford a faster boat than what the police have got. Out here on this vast river, trying to catch anything is going to be hard enough. But something as rare as a Kaluga is going to be almost impossible. But then they say that about many fish. A lot of people who fish with line all the time have this idea that fishing with nets is very easy. You just put the net out and you empty out the river. But it's actually quite technical. If there's trees, other snags on the bottom, they'll catch onto those. But also on the boat, you're feeding it out. You can catch onto bits in the boat, hence the cloth there, but also bits of clothing as well, buttons, things like that. I'm only allowed to do this because I'm with a licensed scientific team. But as we wait for a chance encounter with one of these rare giants, I'm about to witness another side to this disaster.
Luckily, it's on that old 86 Ford, plenty of room. I can jump up there and the radiator and shit out. I can set up an engine compartment.
For the sweet, the hectic, the tender.
Yeah, I just had somebody hand me the heads up there. I settled down on there, did all my torquing. I took the push rods and everything out. I took a box and just put holes in it. And I put them in just like I took them out.
Aim to change that.
That way I didn't land down.
A preventive treatment for
That way I can't get out of order and
once a
shit.
month is proven to reduce
Backwards,
Don't take Inmovit if you're allergic to it. Allergic reactions like rash or swelling can happen hours or days after use. Severe constipation can happen. Sometimes with serious complications. Common side effects include injection site reactions and constipation. It doesn't matter what each day brings, so long as you can say, I am here. Aim to be number one. Talk to your doctor about Inmovit.
Hell, anytime if I ever did like change cans,
That's holy
shit, I
water.
always put new fucking lifters. I always put everything new back in there when I did all that.
If you lose your job, you can return it for up to 1 year.
I mean, it just,
You can also get 0%
that's it.
APR financing for 72
That shit right there, like
lineup.
lifters, like especially if you got roller lifters and shit, that shit wears to a certain pattern.
APR financing for 72 months across the Ford lineup.
Anytime I ever did them, I always change the lifters and shit in there. Just because everything was new, it just that way it wore in the same way. I never did use. Like if I was putting the motor back together, like head gas, I pulled the lifters and shit out. I put them lifters in order and everything.
On the MTV Pluto TV channel, and don't miss the return of Siesta Key.
Yeah, I had like solid cans or solid lifters and shit in there. I checked them for wear and shit while I was in there. And some bitches had a groove bore in them and shit. I almost replaced them. Because you're almost asking for a fucking problem if you don't. Because eventually you're going to be carrying them some back apart again to do it. That's too much fucking work. Just not to, since you're already there. It's not that expensive to do it. Versus having to break that son of a all back down again. Change all that shit.
But something's wrong out here on the river. Quite spooky. It looks like a migration of fish. There's all these fins sticking out the
Morocco, September 3rd. I arrived at the family home yesterday at dusk. The father was
Yeah,
severely
I ain't
abused.
done no major shit like that.
Wouldn't let me nor my guide step foot in his home. Though we tried to convince him otherwise, we eventually chose to abide his wishes and prepared for a night on the streets outside their home. We sat below her window. Just above our heads, we could hear her strange cries through the night. The hours drew on.
Unless I'm just
We tried to reason with her father against
building
stubborn and we all
I ain't
raised our
got
voices.
enough money to do
You
all
must
that.
have heard us as we argued in the street below. She let us dream with such a
Don't get
ferocity,
me wrong.
and I thought of
That's not wagon out there. I'd like to build a 350 or something, put down in that thing.
It looked like that fish hadn't swarmed.
like nothing.
And the more we set our nets, the more I get the feeling something out of the ordinary is happening
Do a
here.
paint job, shit on that. That'd be a neat little
All
trick
the ones that have
rod.
actually broken open because they're so decomposed. They've still got eggs in them. They've still got lots of eggs in them. So this isn't normal. Normally, dead salmon have no eggs. They've served the seed to the next generation. But this isn't.
Actually, I think it's got a 305 in it.
Back at the scientists'
Second, that thing's got a 305 in it, I
I
think.
find some salmon still alive close to shore and decide to perform a
I'd
test
like to
using a thermometer borrowed
I'd like to
from
put a
scientists.
350, build a 383 stroker, put down in it.
How'd that go?
That'd be a
So it was a very dramatic difference in water
Oh,
temperature.
yeah, I
I can
think
feel it with my hands. But
make a nice little
well, if you took the thermometer in the stream,
383 stroker, and that's done with a big
Celsius.
cam for the stalk burn and
Degrees
some of
Fahrenheit.
this.
at the mouth
Beat
of the
the
stream
ground.
where the salmon are milling around is 15, 58 degrees Fahrenheit.
Take that
And
something,
then
put
here,
the fucking header on
over
that son of a
dead
bitch,
salmon
take down there and have about 2 inch exhaust put on that son
76
of a bitch.
degrees. That's a massive overall difference of 27 degrees Fahrenheit.
If I had that kind of money to spend on it, I would though.
And the difference it makes to the fish.
But I ain't got,
Again, very
I ain't got that kind of money. Hell, it'd take me
graphic.
5 years to just build a motor.
The scientists tell me that the temperature in the river should be about the same as it is in the spring-fed stream. But before I arrived, this region had the biggest heat wave in living memory.
Oh,
making the
no.
river temperature soar to a
Hell,
level
I
that
could
salmon
just
can't
build a
survive.
mild motor and put in there. Hell, I could probably spend, I
Is
bet
this
you I could
disaster
sink
a result of
$6,000-7,000
global
in a motor just
Scientists don't know,
building the
but
motor
without a food
myself.
supply, it's another nail in the Kaluga's coffin. I asked Victor, one of the scientists, when was the last time he saw a monster Kaluga from this river? So Victor grew up on the banks of this river.
Yeah, I like
He's been
I like to have money to build a big ass motor.
the biggest Kaluga he's seen.
blowers on top of it just to
1,400 pounds. The biggest one he's caught
just
himself
something to play with.
is about 1,200 pounds. As an fish that length, he says it's about 16 feet
Little
long.
waggle,
And he remembers
little
the
wag,
first
little
fisherman
wick
like
with
this. He
the blower
remembers
hanging
the
up top of the how
exact
that
date
is.
that it was caught on, 6th of August 1981. It's been more than 30 years since he caught a monster Kaluga here. But he goes on to tell me a story
Yeah,
that
you
could
want
provide
it
a
down.
clue to explain the
I wouldn't
mystery
even mind.
in this
I wouldn't even
fisherman.
mind him if I didn't go with the blower. Like either a supercharger or a turbo stick in it.
40 years ago, there was a fisherman in this village who went out one day.
Actually,
setting
I'd rather have
nets.
a supercharger.
Very interesting technique. These
Turbos
folks
are cool.
go
You gotta give them time
fish will
to
actually
spool
bump
up.
into
The
line.
damn supercharger, that's
And
something
this
felt
fisherman
out
went out on his
there.
own
Smash it there.
to pull in the line, and he didn't come back.
Yeah, you ain't gotta let them
When they
heal up.
recovered
That's
the
all.
boat,
Just
they were able
go.
to piece together what probably happened. The man must have been retrieving the long line.
Either gone or getting
Long
away
lines
from
could
you,
be
but
hundreds
yeah.
of yards long, with hooks at regular intervals.
Yeah, probably.
Somewhere on the line,
I know me well enough. I would not be able to resist, but to get in it
as
every
it found
once in a
itself
while, I
being
ended up
floating
fucking
off the
tickets
surface
and everything else.
on it. In a flash, the tables were turned.
Like,
As the fish took out more line,
Oh, yeah.
several already retrieved 6-inch sharpened
I would-
hooks stuck the fisherman,
I wouldn't mind building something just to
unable to free himself.
play
The man
with.
was plunged to his
It's not
death.
something I drive every day.
This story has
Oh,
eerie
yeah.
echoes of the case we investigated in Fordwood, looking for the Sumi,
Oh yeah.
a giant catfish.
Hell, I mean,
But even
even
the biggest
still, you
cranes
can go
of the
buy
day
one that was
haven't caught
572, put it in there,
that fish played a night after the snow.
drive it everything. They got the horsepower. I mean, you can drive they're made to drive
It's
everything.
illegal to this river.
Just straight out of the creek. Building.
Using the
Now,
line
this is
as a
running
line
5 horsepower out of the creek. Go wheeling on
in the
it.
case of a huge fishing Kaluga,
Go a
the
little bit of work to them. You turn the massive horsepower out of them.
What proved in the past that boiling in water is no match for a fish not even
Yeah,
half
of course.
its weight.
Hell, even 500 or 600 horsepower. That's a lot. That's a lot of
Easily
engine.
take out from the moon. But are there any giants left? We set out again in one of the small fishing boats to try and move them. Just like those dead fishermen did a couple of years ago.
Yeah. Picking that light ass wagon. That wagon ain't light, but it ain't exactly heavy either. Put in that son of a bitch. That tire motor right there.
Each drifting retrieve taking over 2 hours. Stopped. And with more and more dead salmon showing up, there seems to be
Like I said, I wouldn't mind building one for it, but I don't know. I ain't never gonna have
I've traveled so far, and it's been $8 since I've been here. May I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Why does your God swim in such... Oh, please don't get up, Father.
Something I didn't mean to.
My name is Legion. And
APR financing for 72 months across the back to it.
Finish my work. It was 8 hours.
Oh yeah.
The tender,
Hell, down there,
the
that Eagle
frustrating,
Racing, he's down there
and
next
fiery.
to
But for
Malibu.
migraine keeps them
Fuck,
from
it ain't
saying,
nothing to spend $10,000 for them to build your motor down there. On the race engines,
a preventive
it
treatment
ain't
for
nothing
migraine
for
in adults.
$10,000,
One dose once a month
$15,000.
is proven to reduce monthly migraine days, for some by half or more. Don't take Aimovig if you're allergic to it. Allergic reactions
Detective,
like
a
rashes,
package
swelling,
arrived for
and
you.
days.
It's
Oh,
on
it
your
might
desk.
happen
Yeah,
about 5
Constipation can
times
happen,
horsepower engine.
sometimes with serious complications. Common side effects include injection site reactions and constipation.
You start burning that kind of horsepower, then you're talking about filter end, you're talking about suspension, you're talking about transmission.
Talk to your doctor about Aimovig.
It just starts snowballing. Hell, by the time yeah, I go put 500, 600 horsepower inside a car. You better build a transmission to hold it. Then you go from that, and you gotta get a drive shaft that's gonna hold that torque. Then you gotta go to the rear end, build that rear end to hold it.
Charlie, you claim to have tiger blood.
If you manage to do all that,
As you banged, it's probably just tiger blood.
depending on what kind of car you got one with a unibody frame like this little bitch, and you got tires for it.
Charlie Sheen, Tommy
It just snowballs. It just keeps going. Or you go put 500, 600 horsepower in it, you're not gonna go run no 35, 75, 15 on that car. Expect for it to stick. Well, we put bigger rim tires. You'll probably have to cub it for big tires. Yeah, start chopping out wheel wells. Got to cub it. Get all that. Yeah, it's pretty much about how it is. Unless you got all the money to just do it all up front. You just keep
The signs outside say, "Do not pick up hitchhikers."
Transmission out, the transmission will hold it. You build the transmission. You drive
What has
shaft will
taken
hold it.
a
You build
hold of
that.
taken
You
hold
build
of
the rear
her.
end goes out. Get all that done, then you start eating tires off because everything will hold the power, putting it to the ground, then the tires won't stand up and being burned off. So
may be gone.
Time
But
to
as
get out.
fortunes can still be made from the fish that remain, this story can only end in tragedy for the Kaluga, and sometimes for the fishermen who still hunt them illegally.
Yeah.
Like there, prep the patients for your visit, but there was an electrical fire that's caused some sort of security lockdown across the entire facility. We'll come down to meet you as soon as I can see your patient.
I remember doing that wagon out there. Yeah, that thing's always got big tires, pretty wide tires on the L5 got. That's got them pallet rims, like a million pallets with wide ass tires, and it's always got a pallet rim.
Surprising ability to cling on.
Like almost like a 5-star rim. They look good on the car.
The deep, I find something in the boat that gives me a glimmer of hope. It's quite something when I think that I've heard so much about this fish, particularly in terms of the very large size that it could reach. Over 1,000 pounds.
Like I said, I built a 383 stroker put in there. Eventually, I'm gonna have to get down on it and blow it out there a little bit every once in a while.
Perfect.
Oh yeah, knock the soot and blow the tires off.
Without doubt, it's my smallest ever river monster. But in terms of the significance of hope it carries, it could be the biggest of my entire
You never know. Sometimes you come across deals here and there. I seen one the other day.
Previously on Mountain Men, in Alaska, Marty's record season goes into meltdown.
This warm weather is just destroying everything. Man, the river's wide open. Nature does what it does, and you just have to adapt.
And while winter surges in the east, Houston races to the finish.
Good girl. We got to get these logs up to the drop-off point. Quick! If we want to get paid for doing all this work we've been doing all winter, we have to just keep on pulling as many logs as we can.
I think I just tried to eat
Yeah,
a moldy.
There. Just sitting there talking to her. Beep, call ended. Must not be holding her mouth right.
Each year, Americans waste 21 billion.
Bigger than an airplane flew over and fucked me up.
That's why I went to thezebra.com. Because while every company claims to save you money on car insurance, Zebra shows you who actually can. You can easily compare quotes from top providers all at once. With the Zebra, you can save up to $375 a year. No fees and no spammy phone calls. Because who needs that?
See what you can save. Compare car insurance for free at thezebra.com. They say less is more, but we believe more is more. That's why we built FanDuel Sportsbook with more.
Yeah.
I want some handcuffs.
Hopefully it'll stay dry enough through the hunting season. It won't be raining us out every weekend.
You want more?
Yeah, I wouldn't bother too bad at night, but I mean, my luck would be raining fucking weeks on end. Just have to suck it up, go out there and get wet. Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Miles south of the Arctic Circle, the warm blanket through the Revelation Mountains into an early meltdown has moved on.
Yeah.
And winter has come roaring back. But it's 1 week too late for Marty Majorado, who gambled on nature and lost.
Boy, what a difference the day makes. Yesterday this was all dirt, and boom, it started to snow during the night. And now I've probably got, I don't know, 2-3 inches.
5 days ago, Marty made the decision to close his trap line for good.
I got the
Oh,
line
yeah.
all snapped. Maybe I snapped it.
Yeah, I might try. I might see if I can get rid of a little pop-up blinds or something.
It's too late to reopen the line, making a bitter end to a strong season.
It's too risky to shut the line again. Just shut up the blowing and melt all the snow. It's over. I'm done. It looks like today's a good day to get out, so I need to get out of here. Oh, I still can.
Marty's friend Taj returns to fly Dominique and Noah back home.
Oh, yeah?
Hey, Taj! How was it? All right, Taj, we'll get loaded up, and then I gotta go board up the cabin and stuff, and I'll be behind you. Sounds good. All right, get out. We'll see you in a few hours, hopefully.
Okay, Jesse.
Will do. See you, baby!
Well, there's a good chance they might have done that.
See you down in the morning. All right, sounds good, Taj.
Yeah. Yeah.
Once the girls take off, then I have to run back to the cabin and do the finishing boarding up and, bear proofing the cabin before I leave. All right, I got the snow machine stored inside. I got the stove shut down, everything's put away. I'm just putting these bear shutters on so the bears don't come in and bust my windows. The bear shutters for the cabin here are just slab board from on the mill. There's a framework that I spike into the wall.
Yeah.
Slide them in, slide them out. That way it's easy to put in, put out. Of course, the bear doesn't know to slide anything, so he's not going to try. So the idea being that
Trying to think about shit to maybe make life a little hair easier.
He'll just walk by the cabin and just assume that's all solid log. If he wants to get in, they'll get in. But the idea is to not give them a reason to tear through your cabin. The idea is to make it.
Yeah, be my luck. I'll sit in there, fucking rain kicking on top of that. I'll end up sitting there going to sleep. Fucking deer be in there looking at my tent. Look at this dumb motherfucker. He just. Yeah. Be my luck. I'll be sitting there, nothing be coming in. I'll unzip the fucking door. It'd be a pack of hogs right there at the door. Say, well, now, this is going to get interesting.
It's a long flight out here, and you never know what kind of weather you're going to run into.
Yeah, I would too. Unzip that unzip that fucking door to the hog sitting there and be like, oh, motherfucker, it's on now.
You're too late to start.
Yeah, just go for broke and start eating alive.
I sure hope the
Perforate his ass.
weather up in the Hellhole Pass aren't too bad. All in all, it looks like it's a decent day. But that's here. I've got a long ways to go.
Yeah. Alright.
Given my unique lifestyle, that'd be perfect.
Sounds like a plan. Alright, man, I'll yell at you in the morning.
You know what? I'm gonna switch now. Just need my desk, my chair,
Yep.
and my phone.
Well, one way or another, we get there. But anyways, I'll holler at you in the morning.
Only pay for what you need.
Alright. Bye.
Really save with Austin. Save for being a new customer. Save more for adding driveways. Save even more for driving safely. Take another look at Allstate and start saving. Click or call for a quote today.
fibrosis, and it's going to kill me. Cystic fibrosis sucks. Laughing at a disease takes away the power. We are live in Toronto. The Sick Board is a podcast I started with two of my best friends. We just want to talk about being sick, PTSD, epilepsy, brain cancer. If all of us are affected by illness in some way, then why can't we just talk about it? We have no time to waste.
I want to know talk about the party. Absolutely. It's going to be like 14 kids. Okay. And then 8 of the kids have measles. Like they're sick? Or... It's like the cute disease where they have little red spots on their face. Did you say they were contagious? They're writing it out.
Country in the Blue Ridge Mountains. Eustace Conway and his business partner Preston Roberts are in the home stretch of their winter-long logging job, and they're finally making steady progress.
Spit it out.
The only thing left to do is transport their 24 tons of timber back home.
The main thing we're trying to get done today is to get all these logs from a logging truck and get them to the mill. If we want to get paid for doing all this work, we can do it all
She is a biter.
Eustace called in a favor from an old friend who will load and truck the logs over 40 miles to the sawmill.
I'm really glad Dean made it this far back in the woods. I mean, this is the way back. Hey, Dean! Hey, Eustace, how you doing? Doing good. You made it. Congratulations. Y'all made it. Hey, Preston. See you, bud. Good to see y'all. Y'all way back in here. What you came for? I don't see no loader here. Load these logs. We don't have a loader.
Kind of disgusting.
We're going to make some poles, put them on the side of the bank and on the side of the truck bed, and if we can, just roll it right out there and let them drop right in there. Let's try it. We're going to guide Dean in, actually put him off in the ditch so his tires will be close to this bank. What we're really hoping is we can get it lined up just right, we'll be able to roll these logs right down the ramp, boom, right down in the truck.
Eustace plans to use the high ground to his advantage. Two 12-foot poplar logs will serve as a ramp to bridge the gap between the hill and the truck.
These things aren't perfectly even, but that's good enough to try.
F4D2.
Looks like a big old death trap.
Yeah, it sort of is. There's a lot of risk out here. These logs are somewhere between 300 and 500 pounds apiece. If you don't get the logs in the right place, it'll fall off in the hole, and you'll have to go digging it out of there. So it's a challenge. 1, 2, 3.
This gets happening fast.
Yeah, sure could. Don't get under, boys.
Basically, you gotta be paying attention all the time.
I believe you're gonna get by. Okay.
Good shit, I'm just like, I wonder if you're gonna be okay.
I think I will. Close, but it'll make.
Yeah, mine's clear.
I have no idea what I'm supposed to.
Whatever you're balancing them on, we're going to figure out some way to make it work.
In Montana's cattle country, the end of winter is the rancher's most important time of year, and Rich Lewis is back on patrol to make sure it goes off without a hitch. Because calving season isn't just a boon for ranchers, it's also a feeding place.
Use the GPS enable Find Me system.
That's my obligation to make sure that these cows and calves are all safe, so no matter what happens, I'm not going to lose anything on my shift. Oh, we got a newborn calf out there. That's a young one.
I see you, detective.
Usually when I'm called out by a rancher, the first thing that I'll do is get a good look at all the cows and see which for a predator to attack. Isn't an ear tag in its ear yet, so it's not too old. Gonna have to keep an eye on that cow. It's a real expense for the ranchers to lose one calf. A calf is worth $1,500 to $1,800 by fall. I got a lot of work to do. I gotta get going. There's so many cattle out here. I mean, you're always on the move. You can't sit still. You've got to keep checking and looking and seeing what's going on. The perimeter that I'm patrolling is the first line of defense against the predators. Well, I got a cow here about ready to give birth. The feeder's sticking out, so I'm gonna go over there and watch her and make sure everything's all right. She's getting up and down. She's resting. She's just starting to strain now. It shouldn't be too long. You gotta be real quiet and careful and move real slow when they're giving birth to make sure everything's gonna be all right. This head is right there. This is the most crucial moment right now. Here it comes. Here it comes. Heads up. You just don't know what goes through your mind. You know, you're trying to think a million different situations there, what to do or what can happen. The biggest thing with a newborn calf is getting that first milk. I don't put it into a dead calf because it'll be a disaster for the rancher.
Did Daddy find you some new toys? Now,